Welcome back to the Purdue Owl with Peyton and Dana. Today, we're going to be talking about how to properly integrate quotes. Integrating quotes into your writing isn't just about inserting someone else's words. It's about how you use those words to strengthen your argument and demonstrate your understanding of the text.
If you've ever gotten the comment, avoid dropping quotes, and weren't sure what it meant or how to fix it, you're not alone. In this video, we're going to break down exactly what it means to integrate a quote properly, and we'll explore 3 clear and effective methods to do so. A dropped quote, also called a floating quote, is when a quotation is inserted into your writing without context or connection to your own words. For example, Shakespeare explores guilt. Out, damned spot, out, I say. This quote appears abruptly, without any introduction or explanation. It leaves the reader wondering who's speaking, why the line matters, and how it connects to your argument.
Our first method of quote integration is a signal phrase. A signal phrase introduces the quote with context and often includes the author's name and a verb that conveys the tone or purpose. For example, in Macbeth, Lady Macbeth's desperation becomes clear when she cries out, "Out, damned spot, out, I say." This method is effective because it clearly introduces the speaker and sets up the quote within your own sentence structure.
The second approach involves blending the quotation smoothly in your own sentence. This often requires adjusting the grammar slightly, such as changing verb tenses or pronouns for clarity. For example, Lady Macbeth's hallucination of blood on her hands reveal that guilt has begun to consume her as she imagines being unable to wash away the damned spot. This technique allows for a more natural flow and shows that you have control over both your voice and the source of material.
Our third and final method of quote integration is called the colon lead-in. When you introduce a quote with a complete sentence, you can follow it with a colon to signal that the quote will directly support or expand on that idea. For example, Lady Macbeth's unraveling mental state is revealed in her frantic speech. "Out, damned spot, out, I say." This approach works best when your lead-in is strong and the quote clearly supports the point that you've just made.
No matter how well you integrate a quote, it won't be effective unless you also analyze it. After presenting the quote, always follow with commentary by explaining what it means, why it matters, and how it supports your thesis. For example, in Macbeth, Lady Macbeth's desperation becomes clear when she cries, "Out, damned spot, out, I say." Lady Macbeth's hallucination of blood on her hands reveals that guilt has begun to consume her. Using quotes in your writing is your opportunity to demonstrate critical thinking. Don't just let the quote speak for itself. Your insight is what ties it all together.
To recap, the 3 main ways to integrate quotes are using a signal phrase, blending the quote into your own sentence, and introducing the quote with a complete sentence followed by a colon. And remember to always follow up with an analysis.
When you integrate quotes thoughtfully, you're not just borrowing someone else's words. You're using them as building blocks in your own argument.
We hope you've learned how to integrate quotes after this video. Now you can seamlessly present quotes to your audience.
Thanks for watching!